Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we've got a bit of a reshuffle I've just done again. I always say we got a big reshuffle going. Well, I keep changing my mind and moving people around for what we're going to get done. But one thing I want to do before we get everybody moving or figured out what we're going to be doing is we got a backstory from one of our viewers. This is somebody who doesn't have a character yet, but is very interested in a Mutog once we get that research done. It is in our queue, but it's not been prioritized yet. So in the meantime, we have a little backstory that he provided about one of our Phoenix Point scientists, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I want to share it with all of you. Dr. Simon Darren joined Phoenix Point at the end of its life before the war. He studied under Randolph, learning much about an ancient threat we know as the Pandora virus. However, Randolph's secluded nature left Simon with more questions about this threat. This curiosity grew into frustration with Dr. Symes until a huge argument with the two minds erupted. Simon called Symes a coward and endangering the human race, while Symes retorted Darren for his naivete and red temper, comparing him to Tobias West. Simon quit the project and, in a fit of spite, scattered and deleted Symes' research. This left a mark on his career, making it very hard for him to keep a job. After the war destroyed the old world, Simon had found refuge with the disciples of Anu. They were the only ones kind enough to take in this disgraced scientist, promising him a new life that casts off the sins of the old world. Simon was very receptive to their offer, but before he plunged into the pools of reconstruction, a man named Alistair approached him along with a familiar symbol. The Phoenix Project had come to collect Simon, likely to torture him for info, he thought. But immediately Simon began to curse and spit at them, calling them Symes a lapdog. But Alistair made the firebrand doctor pause, telling him Symes had died and a new commander had taken his place. Almost in shock by the news of his dead mentor and friend, the priest sanctifying the ritual told Simon that before he can undergo his reconfiguration, he must purify his soul of the past. So Simon took this as a sign from the dead god and took Alistair on his offer. This supplied the new commander with a savvy researcher that helped develop the biotechnology of the mutoids and mutation. So it's nice to have this scientist on our side, and somehow I have a funny feeling that as I get to prioritizing the Mutog research, he's going to have a big hand in that particular research. So thanks so much for providing that backstory. I really appreciate the extra flavor that you guys all provide with your own character backstories and little inputs like that to add a little flavor to this playthrough. So anyway, here we are. We are in the base, and this is what we've done. On the Hunter Robin and the Nefertiti, the ship she is flying, we now have Squeaky, Dwayne the Tide Clark, Soren Black, Paul Forrest Reynolds, and then on the other ship, Nefertiti, Citizen Eileen, Bioklonic, Anna, Avarice, LeMay, Red Jack, Yu Takeda, and Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. And Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, I'm stopping right here because we are going to give you a treatment right now because you are excessive. Everybody else I checked, we can get by a little bit longer with their levels of research or delirium that they have. Even Bioklonic, you're not up to halfway, and it can be offset as long as we get your stamina high enough. So Shane Marine Grunt Vanson's the only one we can't really offset with stamina, so we're going to put her to the needle, put her to the whatever this treatment is. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson appears to be afflicted with feral as a result of the experimental mutagen treatment. This condition is likely to be permanent, so all actions have a 10% chance to fumble. And we also recover 1 AP from killing enemies. So actually, So basically, the subject, why this happens is the subject engages in atavistic behavior. Alterations in the adrenal glands function are also observed. So well, she has a chance to fumble, but at the same time, it gives her enough get up and go that she can recover AP from killing enemies. So there's a good side and a not so good side to this one. But overall, I like continually recovering AP potential when you kill folks. That's not the worst case in the world, and a 10% fumble chance, also, based on our chaos weapon experience, doesn't sound like the end of the world either. At least it's not a growing chance from 10%. All right, so what we're going to do with and this team, then what we did is we took the Tiamat and we loaded it up with some familiar faces. And this is probably a slightly stronger team in this mix. And the reason I did this, we have some non-time sensitive missions. And we're going to take this better than average team out to do these kinds of missions. I'm talking about a corrupted haven and a couple citadels that may be out there that, have no timers on them. And how fast we get there isn't the end of the world. So this is how I've decided, based on some input actually from y'all's comments, I decided to make this adjustment. And this is how we're going to proceed. We're going to go, I think what we're going to do is we're going to sit here a little longer just to make sure stamina is not going to be an issue for anybody. And we're going to get the stamina up just a little bit more on these two teams before we head out. And then once that's done, the Tiamat will head down here. It's not that far away at all. And I think with the Behemoth out right now, we need to get ourselves some more disruption points. And I think this mission is one way to do that. After that, we could very easily go up to this citadel or another citadel to see about handling that particular issue. And as far as the quicker planes, now you guys that were kind of putting around on the Tiamat will be able to move around a little faster and reach more and more and more explorations and react to haven defenses and whatnot that come up a little better than when you were the Tiamat. So that's how that will change. And we have a couple in Africa heading back to base to recover stamina after their tough mission. And we got the air game that we got to keep our eyes open over here for yet another flyer. So we're going to let a little time go by.
Research complete.
And in the meantime, we have finished the Siren autopsy, so we get a few more materials, which is always greatly appreciated. I decided to move the Pandora virus up a little quicker just because it's a required research off here on the left, and we're going to get that out of the way. And after that, I actually think I'm going to put the Myrmidon up a little further just because we get resources from it, and before we get down here and do some of these others just below it. All right, so I think we're just going to keep a few things moving, then we'll check in shortly on how our recovery efforts are going on our people, and then get flying to missions. Okay, we do have an airship out here. We also have an enemy invasion at at the Haven, Fort Virtue. Oh, that's the one that's almost gone. So that wasn't new. It sure seemed like it just popped up, but that's your ZigZag. And what do we have over here? Oh, Phoenix, Alaska. We'll never get there in time, or can we? 1 day, 0 hours. Can we get our teams down here, there in 1 day? Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's find out if we do a flight up here. And 1 day, oh, does it give me the flight time? Where is the flight time? 15 hours. So we can get there in time to help defend our base over here. And so we're going to do that with the team that we just, we just switched to the faster airship so you guys can get up here and help defend our base. So let's get going, and we're both going to get there in 15 hours, and we'll be able to defend it. Boom, and done. And then let's take a look at the Tiamat 8, and we're almost up to 100% there, so we're about ready to get flying. As a matter of fact, now that we have the FAR M in there, we probably could afford to just fly down to this particular base, but I'm gonna play it. Well, I'm gonna get us to 100% because these are long missions. I'm gonna hold off just a little bit longer, and I also want to take a look at this Berith that we're going to be dealing with. And so it's no void chamber on this thing. So we're going to be, and it's hard to tell where it's flying right now. It seems to be pointed directly at us. So we'll hang on a little bit longer, see which direction this Berith flies. See if we can't handle it with our 2 airships here.
Haven destroyed.
Okay, it's flying off to the side. We have our upgraded intelligence report here with a marksman carrying a very familiar and dangerous weapon here. Yes, no fun. Haven't we seen one with that particular weapon? Or I could be thinking of Season 4 very easily. Then this Chiron shoots what kind? I'm not sure. It is acid worms. So he's upgraded with the leg variety also. And we're looking about another bomber. Explosive projectiles, plain old explosive projectiles, but he's got some kind of legs. Actually, it doesn't. A burrowing leg. Now, I've never seen these guys go underground, but okay, it's a burrowing leg. And Chiron Basilisk. There we got another one with more traditional stomper legs. And finally, yet another one. What kind of bombs do you launch? Acid bombs, of course. Acid bombs. Was this guy's this looks like the same color, so it must be acid bombs also. Yep. So we got 2 acid bombers that we might end up appearing and seeing in future battles. So we are having the Berith. It looks like it's flying over to this new Jericho Haven. That's where we're headed. Here we go. Now we have, this is a psychic guidance. This one, the RAM is visual guidance. And this is psychic guidance. So I think what we do is initially I'm going to take out the Aurora first with the hopes of taking out the Tick. And then after that, if we can take out the Tick with just this ship, that's your minimum job, Aurora. If we can take out the Tick, then I think we have, with the dodge that Nikolai will bring with it, he can focus on the spikes and dodge till we take these things out, or use dodge as we go against the hull after the hurtful weapons are done. So that's kind of the plan we're going to follow. Let's go. And we will start, as I said, we want the Tick gone. We don't want that to hurt us. And yeah, as usual, it's the spikes that have the best range. And here they come. Looks like we got 1 hit on one of the spikes. And soon our second weapon will come, and the Tick is firing against us too. Unfortunately, we have nothing we can do against the Tick. It missed! Not because I did the flares, just because we got lucky. And we're about halfway down. He's working on our hull. Pretty much exclusive on our hull. So we need to take out this Tick fast. 1 more hit. And we didn't get it there, and we now have Tick damage building up upon us. And we're going to be within range of his ramming weapons, which would not be good. Okay, so we did take out the Tick. That's the good news. And we have Tick damage that we're going to continue to take. But I'm going to keep on with our weaponry and just go against the hull for now. And pretty soon we're going to disengage, like now. Okay, so you did your job, Aurora. Now let's hope, as I said it should be, let's hope that's enough so the 2 ships that we have here can take down the flyer. And now we got you, Nikolai, and you're going to hopefully finish it up for us. We're going to focus, you know what I'm going to do? We're just going to take the random spike damage and we're going to totally focus on the hull, is the way we're going to do it. We're going against the hull, and this time we're on target. Okay, he hit us, but not a lot of damage. But we need to start hitting with our shots, or this isn't going to go well. All 3 of those hit. Okay, this time it hit. And we're getting him down. Only 190 more in damage that we need to hit. Oh, it missed. Come on, one more hit, guys. One more hit. We're going to have to start dodging here. There we go. We shot her down. Very good. We got 400 materials out of that, too. That is a good payoff that we needed as far as materials is concerned. Now, what we're going to have to do, though, is quickly, as fast as possible, get back up to our base here with both our ships, get them recovered. We're not hurting too bad on the Nikolai, but the hull would be a lot nicer to have a full hull and also have the Aurora in 100% shape to go against the next flyer. Now, what we do while we're kind of paused there, we will take, and I think we're going to see about flying the Tiamat down here, and because we're all at 100% there, and there we go. This is the way we're spread out and ready to go.
The Jericho Haven is under attack.
Except, of course, we got another haven to look at, and are we in a position to help them defend? And it would appear that we've just about got back to our base up here, and we're going to have to turn around in our weakened state to try and defend down here. But I think it's what we got to do. It looks like we're probably going to face a Scylla too. We are probably going to face a Scylla down here, but I think we need to do it. So Machine Hater, Manticore 1, let's do it. And it doesn't tell us. Yeah, unfortunately, they've updated a few things. In fact, I unfortunately edit out the loading screens, but the new loading screens are pretty cool. Maybe I'll keep one or two in there if they catch my eye and not totally edit them out when I see one here and there that they have as new and updated. But let's keep going.
Synedrion Haven is under attack.
And now we got to look somewhere else. Oh, this one still gonna lose. It's still gonna lose. But you know, I don't know if I think you see what we're doing is we're going for a Synedrion ending. So the one I really need to defend is up here. As much as I don't want to see any haven fall, Synedrion is the one I need to improve my relations with the most, and that's why we're changing our mind and heading north. The Scylla of the Citadel will have to wait for another day before we go against it. Alright, so we've made it to our infested haven here. This is a night mission, and I would prefer not to do it at night. Let's see. Do we have any... So we're probably going to have to wait on this one just a little bit longer. I really prefer... These are hard enough as it is, and I just am not interested in doing this as a nighttime mission. So we will keep flying. In fact, I need to keep my eyes open over here. Have we seen a new flyer come out yet? Yeah, a little Karin. So we need to hurry up and get ourselves repaired up here too. Okay, our defenses have reached. There's 10 hours to go for the base attack up in Alaska, but we are ready for that.
The New Jericho Haven is under attack.
And another New Jericho Haven. So it's all out attack time. Now we have no forces down in South America that can help us out down here. So, oh well. And we will finally get our ships up here being able to be repaired. They're both there. They're both going to be repairing. Let's go see what else we have going. We are not daytime here yet. Nope. So I'm not going to take this mission on. We're going to wait a little longer. We also have 7 hours until a Pandoran attack up there. And how close are we? So it looks like this Haven Defense will end up being our next mission. And then we'll probably, because if this is the dateline, we'll have to wait a little longer for it to be daytime where we want it. So we'll end up probably doing this Haven Defense, our base assault, and then the Corrupted Haven, or probably, you know, unless some other weird things pop up. That's the order that it looks like as of this moment. Okay, and this is in fact daytime. Both our ships should be there. Yes, they are. Let's get ready to go in here for this one. We got to be very aware that not all our stamina is where it needs to be. So let's pick the best team we can for this mission. And Citizen Andrew, you definitely are injured. I do have MacGyver, so there's a chance we could, if we decide to take you out depending on the only really iffy stamina is on Airhawk. So let's take a look at your delirium levels and how that makes you look. Now we're looking at 10, so it's not going to be a major hit to your willpower. However, you hardly have any will to begin with, so you're down already to 7. Now I could give you right now a little more will to offset that until we deal with the delirium and your stamina. So for this mission we could do it. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going, since you're injured, Andrew, I'm going with the live bodies on this one. And we are going to give you that extra shot of will that I was talking about. So at least we still are hit with a hit to our willpower, but we offset it by spending the SP. And is there anything else I need to give you? You have definitely more weight. And since your hit points aren't quite 100%, we're going to give you that extra med kit, Airhawk. Josh Coolio J, you have the grenade launcher on this team. Not spending anything else on you right now. Your equipment looks just fine. Jackrabbit Cromwell, you can carry more. And the decision is, what more do I want you to carry? I'm going to go, we're almost to Inspire. And you know, to be quite honest, I'm going to dip 5 into the pool for Inspire. And kind of leave it like this. I have a choice. You're at full hit points though. So I think I'll go ammo. Yeah, I think we'll just go like this. GP, you need to get bulked up a little bit with stuff. We don't have, I think we have grenades working in manufacturing, so we don't have a lot of grenades right now. So what we will do to offset this, your health is okay. In case we have a chance to paralyze, we'll do that. And we'll bring the backup ammo all around. Skidoo. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, where we have no grenades right now, apparently, and they are insta-build. So I think we handed them out. If I find somebody with a grenade, we're going to manufacture a handful to fill up some of these other slots, and that's just the way it's going to be. No SP to spend, no SP to spend. Does anyone have a grenade left? Oh yeah, here we go. And we're just going to bring them down here. And we do have our new turret. That's what I was hoping for here. And I think we're going to keep you with the grenade and 2 turrets and this getup right here, MacGyver. And then we'll backtrack up at the top for other grenades for others. We're going to give you a little extra. Yeah, I'm not going with robotic arms or mounted weapons at this time, so I think we're just going to go with Will for your dash and gun kata. And Citizen Andrew, you're not going. I'll leave those grenades there because we ended up having plenty. So let's get back to the top again. And Airhawk, anybody that has room for a grenade is going to carry a grenade now, like you. And you. Landon Avery, you got room for a grenade. In fact, I'm going to put it there so we can use it right away. MacGyver's full, so everybody's ready. That's pretty much it. Everybody's ready. Let's get this thing done and hope we can qualify for the reward. That's what I'm wanting. Plus, our diplomacy values need to climb, so we'll gain some of that from doing this mission. Here we go. Okay, let's see where we're starting. We see nobody right off the bat. We have an open area to the left. We have the big complex of buildings ahead of us with what, four pieces of machinery on each wing here of the 4 wings, and another couple valuable desks perhaps over in this building. So we really don't know where to go right at the moment. Who shall we send out to do some scouting? Perhaps our swift trooper Square Nuts can run forward for us and see what he can find. In fact, maybe we take a peek out this window.
Pushing on.
And we see some things over there. And they're like huddled up. If too bad we don't have anything closer right now. but I don't think my regular grenade can hit over there because we don't have Boom Blast. But let's just see how close we get. Not even close. So, now these guys have grenades. One of them does, I think. The guy in the back? Yeah, he does. So it would be a pain to have him. I was thinking of heading up to the roof to get close enough to be able to grenade him, but if we get close enough to grenade him, he can grenade us. So maybe what we got to do with our heavies is just get them running in this direction, so as these guys advance, if that's what they're going to do, we can deal with them.
Going in.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to have you tempt them out in the open, and what we're going to do is do return fire ready right there, and then we'll probably do the same thing with you, Airhawk. Bring you over here aggressively and see if they notice you and come at you guys and see if they get close enough for return fire. Then what I'm going to do is see about getting some snipers maybe. Can any of my snipers get up high? No. So let's get near the ladder.
Incoming.
And what else did we see? So there's another one there. Another guy with a grenade launcher, and he is touched by the void, so we got to be aware of that. Do I want to take you upstairs yet? If I bring you upstairs, you could get upstairs and have sniping shots. As long as we can get rid of these grenade launchers, I'll feel safe with that. But you know what? In the meantime, with this touch by the void, I think I want to keep you down here. And probably overwatching. That's about as far forward as I can get you with cover. We'll see if we can pick this guy up as he comes towards us.
Taking point.
And I do have another sniper. Maybe we do a slightly different angle for Overwatch against that Umbra, or touched by the void guy.
Like the wind.
And where is the Myrmidon? So we got a Myrmidon that's going to cause a little bit of an issue about running what we call Overwatch. Oh well. So I guess we're staking our claim down in this corner against the enemies that we know. And we know there's lots more enemies out there that we don't know about yet. But these are the ones we see, so this is where we shall advance. You'll be crouching, Landon Avery, so I'm okay. Especially if the Myrmidon is flying. In fact, just to be safe, we'll bring you to the side. And it says we could have a shot, but I'm not going to shoot at an Umbra. So that leaves MacGyver, who can throw a turret. And I think that's what we'll do. Because we might have a chance to get some use out of a turret. That, you know, there's not a lot of great locations for a turret on this kind of a map. Let's face it. I'm going to put it right here. Because it kind of gives us at least a view all the way up this road for the most part. And there are certain open angles, although they'll probably take cover from it, against these guys that'll be approaching us, and we'll just play it like that. MacGyver, you'll be nearby for healing should we need it. And I'm bringing us right here also. I hope I'm spread out just enough. I hope I'm spread out just enough. Now, do I want to bring you forward at all? There's no window in this building to get you out, so if I want to bring you outside, I got to come out this way, and that kind of doesn't give us a lot of good cover. So we're going to keep you right here, and we'll do just some nearby Overwatch in case there's something out there we don't see, and cross our fingers. Aha. Coming up behind us. A lot of Overwatch for starters. Okay, running all our Overwatch. But at least they couldn't bite us. Now he's going to shoot. Ouch. Alright, so we got worms to worry about, and it's like, how did he see us from way over there is what I'd like to know. But he saw us. Okay. So this Myrmidon is handled. This guy's not hurt yet, but we need to take him out right away, depending on what kind he is. If he's an Umbra, we need to hurt him quick and fast.
Let's show him what we can do.
And does this... Who do you see? I'm going to see what your shot looks like over here for the turret. And it looks hideous. Let's see what it looks like over here for the Umbra guy. And we're going to give it a go. And it looks like he's going to be an Umbra. Now that I didn't get the bling. Oh, reinforcement collar. Well, guess what? Turret, finish off the reinforcement collar here and now. Okay, we don't need no stinking reinforcements. Now we've got our challenges over here, and we got our challenges over here. And this guy initially, I don't think, was touched by the void, but he sure as heck is now. So we're going to need more folks over here to deal with this guy, and he's a little more tricky. We could take out a gun and his poison head, and then he'd be dealt with. I think, if I recall, Airhawk may be the only one that has a purification grenade, so that could come in handy at some point also. Now, his movement is 20, so he's not high probability to get to us right away. Now, these guys' overwatch is more towards you, Trooper Squarenuts. And there are 3 worms over here. Count them. 1, 2, 3. I will have you, MacGyver, in this instance. See if you can't take some shots on the worms.
Aim enemy killed.
And we might be able to have you take a step. Yep, right here.
Right there.
And kill the last worm. Couldn't tell if they were poison or acid. They were greenish, but they also had a little bit of yellow, so they could have been acid worms. I'm not 100% sure. Let's take a look at our sniper and see who our sniper sees.
Eyes peeled.
I think we're going for the weapon.
Taste of ammo.
And we didn't hit the weapon. What we did hit, well, we hit the gun. We just didn't take it out, so somehow it was a fringe hit. It was like a fringe hit. And I don't know that. Let's see what your shot looks like over here. And I don't see why it says you have a shot. So, what we may have to do is set up for this guy coming against us, but he could end up just going inside the building and shooting at the structures too, for all I know. I'm a little bit stumped right at the moment on how I need to proceed. We could probably...
Ready.
Landon, it's this shot would potentially bring you around the tree to have a chance to shoot that one guy.
Let's go. On it.
Let's see what the shot looks like. And it's okay-ish. I'm not going to do quick aim on this one. We're just going to try and hit, period. And do some damage. Then, and is he going to explode right away? No. Got a few turns. Skidoo. You will take a quick aim. And we'll try wearing the guy down a little bit more. Now, Josh Coolio J, you have the grenade. And we're going to try and do this. Now, I want to take a high view, make sure there's not too many trees in the way, and if we take this path, hopefully we're okay. And we still hit a tree. Holy smokers. We're going to come over here just in case. Get return fire ready. We're going to come over here. I think we're going to overwatch against this guy. Airhawk, we're going to overwatch against this guy also.
Right there. I'll keep my eyes open.
And Trooper Square Nuts, we're gonna. I want to kind of keep you in the neighborhood, like here, and you still have action so you can dash if we need your stick. So let's bring you here. And Jackrabbit, where do I need your overwatch more? Here or here? And I'm kind of leaning back here towards the Umbra because we do at least have a turret out there.
They're not getting past me.
Engaging.
And we have some help over from the side. We actually do have Synedrion to help us out a little.
We can proceed.
That one got poisoned. And Synedrion will pay the price. Is he charging us? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Nope, he's not. He's going for the machinery. Thing is, I think he might be hit now. What kind is he? He better not be a reinforcement caller, or I'll be pissed. 3 worms down. Synedrion's still alive, but not really doing all that well. Okay. Let's go find out the bad news. Oh, we didn't hit him. Our whole shot went against the wall, so we do not know for sure yet what kind this is. So we're probably going to reposition and try and hopefully have some overwatch shots for our snipers. Let's see what our turret can try for. That's not exciting. Guess what? He's touched by the void now, and we are marked for death. So who knew he became touched, but he is now. Thank goodness he's that kind of touched. Now. And he put his shield down against us. So he's lost his claw. Unfortunately, he has a spitterhead, but as long as he's marked for death, he's not really going to hurt us. So let's see if we can get a line to shoot his friend over there. I'm more concerned about his friend. And we do get to see the worm shooter now, way over here. And it is acid worms. We'll try to aim in here with this shot. See if it's possible to help out our friend over here. In fact, I'm going to do a quick aim to try and hurt him some more, so when Synedrion wakes up, maybe he can take the shot over here and kill it. And then again, maybe not. And since we're kind of not threatened so much anymore, since we don't have to worry about anything but a spitterhead from the one guy, I'm bringing you over here.
On my way.
And I think we're going to do a couple quick aims once again. Trying to wear down the other guy. Him. Oh, that was horrid. Okay, we took out a leg. Now we got you, Josh Coolio J. And what I'm thinking is we're bringing you over this way with your main gun to tempt. We're also going to come over here And another tempting move right here.
Moving fast.
Then you got worm duty once again, MacGyver. And the last one. This is proving a little more challenging. Lovely.
What's our plan?
Well, we got Trooper Square Nuts. We always got somebody who's looking out for us. So, Trooper,
Ready to fire.
and the worms are gone again for this round. I'm going to bring you, Trooper, right behind the heavy. I'm going to bring you, MacGyver. I don't know where. Nobody's really been hit yet, have they? Now we do have Airhawk, who's a little injured, but I don't want to group up just for this guy. And we still got more enemies on the other side of the building we're not totally sure about yet. So what do I want? Basically, I'm stalling. What do I want to do? What do I want to do with my snipers? I would like to move them forward to gain position on this guy. So if he goes against the structure 100%, we can then maybe get in position. We'll just do Overwatch, just, you know, in case he comes towards us and we have a chance. And MacGyver, yeah, we got to get Jackrabbit up in the same general position. You just won't be on Overwatch.
Let's rock.
And then MacGyver, you will be. In case he comes through that door, I guess.
I don't think they want to talk.
No, not that guy. You just died. You're supposed to kill the other guy. He didn't get the memo. Oh, he may be hit now. I guess we'll find out. Oh, and jump down so the guy can kill you. Yeah. These guys are brilliant. Possibly only 2 of the 3 worms landed this time. He's going to try grenading the desk. And he is basically just as an Umbra, not coming out of there. Or a potential Umbra, I should say. Now, do we have a way to see... See, right now we don't know if he got hit by that one enemy. So I'm going to step you... I'm going to try... I'm hoping that by coming here and opening this door... Josh? Can you see it? No, you can't see him. Doggone it. So what I'm going to do is dash in there and see if this Umbra's been hit. Full health. What do you know? Full health. So I'm not close enough for a stick. It looks like if that's what he started focusing on, maybe he'll continue to focus on it. And we can't get ourselves in position for a shot. Because I don't want him running towards us and going willy-nilly shooting us either. But we need to advance. We can't just be total wimps here either. And the thing is, look, he could, even though we're going to be crouching, that's just too close. So I got to take a risk at a distance. And let's hope. We're going to bring you up here in case he shoots. Josh? And we're going to hunker. And that guy's gonna die. That Myrmidon ran away as he should have. So you can't see that thing from here. You've got to be freaking kidding me. That was kind of the whole point of bringing you where I brought you. Which means I then got to waste... I can't get you inside
Moving out.
the way I was hoping. But I can bring you here, so maybe through the window if he comes forward and shoots at us. Or from here, maybe we can get an angle for return fire. We'll try. Now we've got our assaults. And this guy could still shoot at us.
Channel open.
I'm thinking if we come here,
Heading out.
we'll have a
I see
decent
him.
shot.
Moving to position. Acquiring target.
And I think he's going to go down. And he is. And what are we seeing over in this direction? Oh, we're seeing the big guy, the worm shooter.
On my way.
And since he's such a big guy, we might be able to shoot him from here. And MacGyver, we'll move you forward. Trooper Square Nuts, we got to think about how we can have you help us. And I think we will also crouch behind a desk, tempt him to shoot at us, and get some more Overwatch on him.
I'm on Overwatch.
Okay, he is bleeding, he is hurting. The rest of us are going to need to finish him off, because the guy did not get marked for death, and there's a worm we did not see. A big question, are their numbers going down?
Enemy hit.
Ah, it's on the shield.
Bad luck.
Thank goodness Synedrion was nearby to take the wrath of that guy, and we're going to get to find out if he's an Umbra. Oh man, that thing hasn't died yet. Okay. Starting to feel like the situation... Void touched Umbra upon death. And you know, it seems, if memory serves me, you have the purification grenade that might come in handy right now. And you could move... You can only move this far to be able to throw it. Which means I need somebody to come over here and open a door.
Receiving loud and clear.
And then let's see. We'll move you, Trooper Square Nuts. Don't worry. I just want to see if this
Doing it.
grenade can be thrown that far. And because of the doorways and whatnots, absolutely not. So what we have to try doing is passing it off a little bit. And then still making it in there. So
What's our move?
you, Airhawk, will pass it off and spend your will to do it. And then you, the GP, can now try seeing if you can get a throw from here.
On the move. Check this out.
And we still have the indoor problem. And so we have to try you, Josh Coolio J.
Operative on the move.
And have you... Oh wait, Josh Coolio J has his own. So they both had it. Holy smoly. I don't know if we'll be able to fit it through that door. We'll find out right now. Oh, we won't because I do not have it in my hand. Do you have movement left, Trooper Square Nuts? Well, I'll tell you what. You can hand it to Trooper Square Nuts. That's a lot of work for a little grenade, don't you think? But this guy can burn now. And he is burning. Back off. There's another guy out there. Another very dangerous guy out there. We're going to have you hunker. What I'm going to do with you, GP, is see if your pistol can wear this guy down a little bit more. Not over there, but there. I don't know that you can even hit him, but we'll try.
Yeah.
You did. And what I'm trying to hope is that when he dies, it's the flame as much as anything that takes him out. That's what we're going to hope. We're crossing our fingers big time. So now it's worm duty.
Preparing to fire. Enemy killed.
In fact, we're going to move you a tiny bit closer.
Kill confirmed.
And then I don't see any more worms. Hopefully there's none on the roof that dropped down. That might have been what happened before. I'm going to move you back over this way to get as close to Airhawk as we can for some healing. And that crazy mess is now over with. Let's get you over here and get you healed, Landon, since we seem prone to take all sorts of weird hits today. And then we'll move you forward.
Moving.
And I think we're going to have to deal with this guy at some point, so let's move in that direction.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
Then we got Jackrabbit. You actually might be able to see the guy in the background. Let's go find out. And you did. That was a good blind, hard to hit shot through the flames. He's still going to be standing. Oh, he calls reinforcements. He's touched. We got to take... Oh, well, no, we got to take him out and we don't have anybody left to shoot. We're getting reinforcements right when we thought we were getting out of this. We're going to overwatch. All I can do is overwatch.
Taking point.
Oh man, this is bad. See, a reinforcement came in.
Chemicals?
So there's the Siren and the Arthron that we know about that came in as reinforcements. Ouch.
That's gonna bruise.
At least we can take him down. At least the other one didn't turn into an Umbra. And we're going to get spit? No. So 3. Venomous, Myrmidon, the Siren, and the Arthron came in. So we have a worm potentially on the roof. Hopefully it died. Now, I'm going to bring you over here. Well, actually, right there, Josh, I think you can probably see the guy. I think that's his body outline right there. And we need one more little push on the guy to kill him. Actually, let's come over here.
Moving to
Hopefully we
position.
can see him from here as we kill him. No more reinforcements. 3 was bad enough just when you start thinking the mission's coming to a conclusion. That really sucks. So we have this guy who's a claw dude. Currently not touched. Let's hope none of these turn into something that becomes touched. With that in mind, I'm actually going to focus on the Arthron so he doesn't turn into... We don't allow him to turn into something. It's kind of what I'm thinking. That'll give us a shot through the window. Josh Coolio J, bringing you back this way in case we need help trying to come to that window to gain sight on the siren. You're marked for death, but we're also going to run you away now, Skidoo. And let's see what kind of siren we just brought in and we have against the instigator. So at least we don't have to worry about mind control. That was my big fear. So we're just going to pull back and hopefully not panic.
Pushing on.
And have her come towards us.
Let's do this.
Landon Avery, we're kind of gonna pull you back the same way. And then get the rest of us kind of ready to deal with her.
Preparing to fire.
But not against a worm. I don't know that we hit. I didn't hear any noise. Those windows always hamper the Synedrion weapons, but I wanted to try. We are going to... You can do a bash. So Airhawk, your health is really not that bad right now. You just don't have any armor, pretty much. And I'm going to bring you over here to heal after you shoot.
Enemy killed. Applying first aid.
And then the MacGyver, why don't you just heal yourself?
Let me catch my breath.
And we're going to move you over in this direction to have shots against either the approaching Arthron or the Siren. And Trooper Square Nuts, Overwatch against the Arthron. And GP, you don't have a shot this turn. No, you don't have a shot this turn. Let's see what happens. So they're going for the desks, the all-important desks. So I think we very well might have some worms on the roof, is what I'm thinking. And they're all heading over to that particular building. So... they're pretty much all clustered into this building right now. So what can I do? Okay, we have a worm inside. How that got there, I don't know. We got a worm right here. Can I take it out with a bash? Can I take it out with 2 bashes? I think that's just what we'll do. Airhawk. And one of these days that guy's going to run out of worms. In the meantime, let's get you out here. Josh Coolio J, we're getting you out here. They're all across in this building. I'm going to cover... well, they could come out anywhere. We're going to cover the window. We're going to cover the direct route. MacGyver. Well, we have another heal that could take place. Let's do that as opposed to anything else. And GP is feeling a little better also. Oh, excuse, that wasn't GP, that was our other one. That was Jackrabbit that's feeling better. So our sniper positions over here really aren't grand. This guy's probably out of worms by now. You know, as far as I can tell, we can ignore him. So we really do need to just get ourselves positioned. And I'm thinking if we come here, there are ladders. Okay, we have ways to start getting up to the top floor. Let's do it. so we can be pure snipers. In fact, why don't we get you running up to the top of the roof also? Make it easier for you to jump down. I didn't see anybody with a grenade launcher on those guys that are going to be coming for us. So let's just take the best top level positions that we can.
Let's rock.
Except for you, since you're already down here. Alright, the worms are done. The desk cannot be saved, however. Oh, I had the shotgun equipped. How about that? So what we're going to do, we don't know where the siren's hiding out. Josh, we're going to have you, just from where you are, try this. And he's really slowed down. We're going to move forward a little bit. I don't know how much we're going to be able to hit him. He calls reinforcements. Oh, fudge cake. He needs to die. Let's just do it. No more reinforcements. I was afraid he was the one guy that could turn. The siren, I've never seen a siren become touched by the void. So in that respect, we're just going to hang back and overwatch for her. There's a Myrmidon and a siren off in this general direction. That's an old Phoenix Point joke. You know, a Myrmidon and a siren walked into the bar. And I don't think anybody else needs healing. Let's just, because we can. And in case we get a weird line, because the siren's kind of tallish, so why not put one out there? And I'm happy to just kind of sit back, waiting for something to happen.
Moving up. Moving in.
And Trooper Square Nuts, let's bring it to the
Making
corner.
haste.
Mister. She's just hiding. She's not even trying to do anything. Okay. Well, if that's the game she's going to play. Do we have a sniper shot from high above? No. Can we get a sniper shot from high above anywhere? They're all just hiding around the corner is what they're doing. So let's bring our snipers.
I'm going in.
Try and pick them off at some point. We're going to bring our grenade guy up high.
I know.
We're going to start inching forward with our overwatches. Excuse me, I want more of a long range overwatch.
I got this covered.
Let's go. Moving out.
I feel like we got this in the bag, right?
Like the
Don't
wind.
we? Don't we? It's just a matter of tracking them down and ending it. Until the siren gets us all to panic, that is. The gung-ho Synedrion's going to try and get him to come out. hit with a pistol. Alright, we're down to the siren. We are freaking down to the siren. So let's see if we can do something about the siren and launch a grenade over there. We're fortunately above the trees for the most part. Except we can't get a grenade to go where we want it for the life of us. We did pretty soon. We'll get rid of that wall so she won't be able to hide. We're going to come over here. We're going to try a little Overwatch this way in case she shows herself. And we're going to try, well, I don't think she can shoot, so I don't think we'll get return fire, but, you know, we'll be ready for it. And since you've been so snappy with your pistol, we'll also bring you over here.
I got this covered.
And get our Overwatch game
right there.
a-going. I'm afraid, I'm afraid of charging her because she'll scream at us and we'll all panic because we don't have the benefit of, say, frenzy or anything like that. So and then Airhawk, what can we do with you? Move you forward.
Moving in.
Enemy in visual range.
That was a suicide move. And once again, what are we gonna do? There's nothing we can really do. All we can do is do like a blind shot over here. How about it? Try and blow a hole in the wall like that so we might be able to see her coming up.
Let's go. Enemy engaged.
And little by little start hitting her.
Reloading.
Ready.
We don't really have to worry about cover.
Ready to engage.
And a grenade isn't going to get over there, so we're bringing you down as a heavy to stand by your fellow heavy. And we'll bring... Yeah, we can at least get an Overwatch over here. Actually, can we get a shot?
Gotcha.
And all you can do is heal. I think, well, maybe you have a couple grenades. Let's get those.
Nothing will get past me.
I'm on Overwatch.
Oh, she's going around that way. Okay, she's coming back up top.
Target missed.
I don't miss.
And if we're lucky, now the cover is still there. She's still got her walls. Doggone this thing. This is just getting annoying. It is purely getting annoying. Try slowly taking out her walls, so that she can no longer hide. Is pretty much all we're trying to do.
Got you covered.
Not really very well, do we now?
Switching.
On the double.
Nothing's getting past me. I got this covered.
Oh, please, we're almost got her dead. Gotta say, I've never had a Pandoran play cat and mouse like that before. I can't believe I've ever had that happen before in my memory. I'm sure someone can prove me wrong somewhere along the line with all the seasons we've played, but that was just annoying as heck. 2 points away from a promotion GP. We almost got you there. Alright, so that mission really has me frustrated. We did get a new weapon out of it. We did get the rewards we were hoping for. We got improved attitude with Synedrion. All the things we were looking for. But what a pain in the butt mission that was. That was, you know, hopefully it was better to watch than it was for me to play. I was getting frustrated, I tell you. As we've located a new colony, a nest. That was one annoying nest. In fact, where is this nest? Let's go find out. It's right there. Very, very nearby. And we do have Airhawk that needs to recover some limb damage. We have low. So we're going right back here to do what we started out to do with the Machine Hater and Manticore 1, and that is recover our stamina. It affected us in minor ways on this one, but I want it back to full strength. We may come back then and do the nest, maybe level up some more before we head down to the Citadel, but this is what we got in front of us, and I'm going to stop it right now because there's a lot going on. Well, fortunately, the air game did well. We're not going to make it here. We have no bodies on these planes. Nikolai, we got to get you fixed up. We've got to get Nefertiti. No, you're not the other one. The Aurora still has to be fixed, so we have some time to spend there. And then we're waiting for daytime here. Let's go see if it's still nighttime there. And then in 7 hours, we have a base attack over here. So more than likely, although the daytime is coming soon, but more than likely we'll just wait for the base attack, get that out of the way. I'll check that team before we start recording for the next episode. And that's how we're going to proceed at this point. Thanks for hanging in there, guys, if you made it this far. It was a challenging, weird, frustrating mission, but at least we got it won in the end. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. So as soon as the next mission is available, this link will be that mission if you want to continue watching, and hope to see you next time.